In this section we want to use our calculators to find some values of some common logarithms and also some natural logarithms. So here's our first problem. Let's find on a calculator log of 378. Now you know when the base isn't showing, when it says log 378, we're assuming that the base is 10. So on your calculator you want to look for that button that says log. That'll be your logarithm button. And if you press that button on your calculator after you've entered 378 or before, depending on the kind of calculator you have, you can check to see this will come out 2.5775. And I rounded it to this place right here just so I could write something down here. Your calculator will show more digits than this, but all you want to do is be able to use your calculator to look up log base 10 of 378. It's just a matter of pressing that logarithm button. Let's look at the next problem here. 0.378, I want to find the common log of that, log base 10. Do that on the calculator. You can try it along with me. Your calculator should say negative 0.4225. And again, I rounded that last place right there. So logarithm base 10 of 0.378, it's just a matter of using that logarithm button, log base 10 button on your calculator to get this. Let's look at some natural logs. Natural log of 378, you know that when you see this notation, it's a logarithm with an implied base of e, that naturally occurring constant e. So if I do this on the calculator, press 378 and then look for the button on your calculator that says ln for natural logarithm, you should get 5.9349. And again, I rounded that one off. So natural logarithm, logarithm base e. On the calculator, you have to look for your natural logarithm button. 378 with that button should give you 5.9349. Here's another one. Natural log of e. Well, remember that the base here is e when I see this notation, so I don't even have to use a calculator. What number do I raise e to in order to get e? And the answer is 1. Of course, on your calculator, if you were to press the button labeled e, and then after that press your natural log button, you should end up with 1 on your calculator also. So that's a look at how we find some common logarithms and natural logarithms using the calculator. Let's go in the other direction now, and given the logarithm, see if we can find the number it came from. First problem, log base 10 of x is 2.8802. So again, this is notation that implies that the base is 10. We know from our definition of logarithms that this means that 10 to this number must be equal to x. So this is the same as saying 10 to the 2.8802 is equal to x. So I need to look on my calculator for the button that has 10 to the x power. It's usually right around where my natural logarithm button is. Sometimes it's the inverse of that button. And when I use that button with this number 2.8802, I should end up with x equal, and let's see what I got, if I round off 759. So try that 10 to the x button on your calculator. It's the inverse of your log button, and when you press that, you should get rounded to 3 decimal places, 759, when you look up 10 to the 2.8802. Here's another one. Log x is 1.8802. Again, on my calculator, I'll look for the button labeled 10 to the x. Press that button with the number 1.8802, and it should be x equals 75.9. And that's what it is rounded off. Your calculator will show a few more digits than this, but when you round it off, it should come out to be 75.9. Okay, so this is just how to find this number on the calculator. We're saying the log base 10 of x is this. That means that x itself must be 75.9. If you want to check this, you can enter this into the calculator, press your logarithm button, and see if you don't get 1.8802. One more problem. Natural log x is 2.8802. Remember, this is e. So I'm looking for my e to the x button. I want to use my e to the x button with this number right here. When I do that, x comes out to be 17.8. So if the natural logarithm of x is 2.8802, then x itself must be 17.8. So you want to check this on your calculator using your e to the x button and see if you can't get that 17.8 yourself.